Hey, and welcome to another episode of Formula Random. Today is going to be a fun one. We're going to be talking about Premier League, which I know absolutely nothing about, which means I had to get someone to write this for me. And shout out to Amaru, who helped me write this. And yeah, but I've got a great bunch of people here. We've got Daniel. Daniel, how's it going?
It's good. It's good. It's a bit late UK time, but for football, soccer, whatever we're saying it nowadays, you stay up and you do it for the beautiful game. Let's go.
Also here we've got Scott. Scott, how's it going?
Going good. Happy to be here. Not sure how I'm going to do. I'm going to definitely follow the Premier League and have for a while, but yeah, we got an actual Brit here, so I'm a little intimidated by that. But at the end of the day, my team did beat his over the weekend, so I think that's what really matters.
But also here we've got Kaiser. Kaiser, how's it going?
Well, I'm just here to make everyone else look good and try not to get nailed, hopefully.
But with that being said, how Formula Random works, there's going to be 35 questions in total. The first 30 questions just gain a point as always. When we get the last 5 questions, I'll get more into that later, but it's basically gain a point, lose a point. Everyone writes the answers down on whiteboard. Everyone gets 3 repeats. No challenges. If you do have an issue or question, bring it up to me afterwards. We can talk about it. I probably won't be able to help much with that either, but yeah. But most of all, have fun and keep your hands on screen. Those are the 2 important rules we have. With that, the first question we have. Oh no, good. I was about to say, Danny, you looked a bit frozen to me, but must have been sounding really still.
No, I just sit really still, mate.
That's all good. First question we have is how many teams get relegated in a regular Premier League season? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
I've experienced this twice as a West Ham fan, but 3 teams go down each year.
Scott.
I've never experienced it. 3.
Kaiser.
3.
3 is correct.
Oh, guys, sorry, I know we're live, but can I just quickly get something? Hang on, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Everton's the only one with 0, right? The others all got relegated before.
Okay, it's my lucky hat. Let's go.
Other teams, there's a few other teams that haven't.
Yeah.
The next question is, what is the highest point total ever accrued by a team in a Premier League season?
You want the number of points, I assume?
The number of points. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
I think it may even be higher than this. But I said 98.
Kaiser.
I knew it was Man City. I also said 98.
Daniel.
Lucky hat, don't let me down, but I think Man City got 100.
100 is correct.
Nice.
The next question is, what 2 teams play in a North London derby?
I admit I have a bit of an advantage with this one.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Kaiser.
Tottenham Hotspur and the superior Arsenal.
Daniel.
Work would never, ever forgive me if I got this wrong, but it is Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur.
And Scott.
Arsenal and Tottenham.
That is correct. The next question is, What football player turned actor holds the record for the highest red card to game ratio in the Premier League? Five, four, three, two, one. Pins down. Daniel.
I'm assuming this is the juggernaut, Vinnie Jones.
Scott.
Yeah, that's it. I said Roy Keane.
Kaiser.
I just realized he might not even be like Premier League. Paul Gascoigne.
Vinnie Jones is correct. I did have the him as Juggernaut clip somewhere, but I don't have it anymore.
Also, can I just get a question going forward? Is this like okay? Is this only concerning when the Premier League is called the Premier League and not anything before, or does that other thing before also counts? Yeah,
It
He
is
did,
just
he did play in the Premier League. I can't tell how many red cards he got, but he definitely played in the Premier League.
yeah. That's well. I'm assuming all these questions are just related to like Premier
Okay.
League play. So
Okay.
The next question is: who are the only team to have won a Premier League title currently not active in England's top flight?
Sorry, can you repeat it? Sorry.
Who is the only team to have won a Premier League title currently not active in England's top flight? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
Blackburn Rovers.
Kaiser.
That's it. Nottingham Forest.
Daniel.
They've got a great swimming pool in Blackburn. It's one of those with like a wave machine. It's a great day out.
The next question is: how many of the current season's Premier League clubs are based in London?
Oh, hang on.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Kaiser.
I said 5.
Daniel.
7.
Scott.
Oh, is Brentford in London? I said 6.
7
Yeah.
is correct.
Yeah, shoot. That's the one I missed.
In what season did Arsenal famously crown themselves the Invincibles?
Sorry, superior Arsenal. For some people here.
I mean, they're not up against much, so
Yeah, West Ham went in that season, so that's why you won unbeaten.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
03-04.
Scott.
I said 0405.
Kaiser.
yeah, around the time frame 03, 04.
03, 04 is correct. The next question is: what player tied Salah for top goal scorer in the 2021-2022 season on 23 goals? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott.
I said Heung-min Son.
Kaiser.
Son Heung-min, but yeah, they're the same person.
Daniel.
He killed my FBL rank last season, Son.
I'll accept all of those. The next question is: Haaland is on a fast track to breaking the Premier League goal-scoring record of 34. Name either of the two players currently holding that record. So you only need to
Ooh.
name one of the two.
I don't know.
And 5, 4, 3.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep. Haaland is on a fast track to breaking the Premier League goal-scoring record of 34. Name one of the two players currently holding that record. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Daniel.
I'm going to have a guess at this one. Mo Salah.
Scott.
Yeah, I was between him. I just went with the obvious answer and said Alan Shearer.
Kaiser.
I mean Fernando Torres.
Alan Shearer or Andy Cole was the
Okay.
correct answers.
Ah,
What was that? Shearer reading?
The next question is: what Premier League manager famously coined the phrase "squeaky bum time" during a press conference?
I like these questions so far. These are good by Apple.
Not sure.
And 5, 4,
Meh.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Kaiser.
Sir Alex Ferguson.
And Daniel.
it's good that you all appreciate the Knight of the Realm that is Sir Alex Ferguson.
Sir Alex Ferguson is correct. The next question is: how many league wins did Derby County record in the 2007-2008 season? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser.
2.
Daniel.
Just the one.
Scott.
I know they had like 12 points or something. I think I said 3 though.
1 is correct.
Nice.
Holy shit.
The next question is: what Premier League team are also known as the Lily Whites?
Fuck this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Daniel.
I'm guessing. Are they Spurs, aren't they?
Scott.
I said Tottenham as well.
Kaiser.
Fuck you, Abel. Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspurs is correct.
We're getting too many Tottenham questions.
Yeah, way too many.
I mean, it's only been 2 so far.
Well, son.
Son was
Yeah,
in
Son.
there.
Hey, I don't know what players people want, but anyway, the next question is, who was the first coach to win the Premier League with Manchester City?
Daniel, do you know who Derby County beat in that season? I'm honestly curious.
Newcastle at home 1-0, a Kenny Miller strike.
Newcastle? Oh, okay.
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There's a good Tifo video on Derby that season. It's quite interesting what happened.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser.
Overrated as fuck. Roberto Mancini.
Daniel.
He's not going to the World Cup.
And Scott.
Roberto Mancini.
That is correct. The next question is, what made Darren Bent's goal against Liverpool on October 17th, 2009 so famous?
I used to know this.
Nice question again.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Daniel.
It hit a beach ball and went in the nets, and it should have been disallowed, but it wasn't.
Scott.
There was a beach ball on the pitch.
Oh, shit.
And Kaiser.
No. I said he scored it from a half court. It's wrong.
Yep, there was a beach ball on the pitch for some reason.
It was actually a Liverpool fan sort of playing with it in the stands, and they just fell on the pitch, and then that beach ball ended up in a museum as well.
I'm not surprised, to be honest. The next question is, who is the highest scoring non-English player of all time in the Premier League? Five.
I'll take a
4.
repeat.
Yep. Who is the highest scoring non-English player of all time in the Premier League? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott.
I don't think it's right, but I just said Mohamed Salah.
Kaiser.
Is it Sergio Aguero?
Daniel.
I also said Sergio Aguero.
Sergio Aguero is correct.
Nice.
He just pipped Henry, I think. That was.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The next question is, who is the only Italian player ever to win a Premier League title?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh,
Oh my god.
I take back all those Spurs jokes I just said about the question. Right, that's a brilliant question.
Oh my god.
5.
I'm going to need a repeat.
Yep. Who is the only Italian player ever to win a Premier League title?
Yeah, they're digging deep for this one.
Yeah, I'm probably going to kick myself when I hear it.
You will literally hear it.
And 4, 3, 2, 1. pins down. Kaiser.
For some reason, Mario Balotelli.
Oh my god.
Daniel.
Aguero!
And
Oh,
Scott.
it's Mario Balotelli that
Why-
gave the ball to Aguero.
Why always him? Why always him?
Mario Balotelli is correct.
Yeah.
The next question is, what current Premier League manager holds the record for most red cards ever received as a player in Premier League history?
Well, it's one or the other.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
Is it Vieira?
Oh,
Patrick Vieira.
Scott.
I said Steven Gerrard.
Kaiser.
It could be
I
Vieira.
also said Steven Gerrard.
Patrick Vieira is correct.
Nice.
I totally forgot him.
The next question is,
I had to dig deep for that one.
what London-based football club plays their home fixtures at Craven Cottage?
Man, how could I forget Balotelli? After Aguero was the answer to the previous question. Yeah. My brain just blocked that out.
And 5,
But it's horrible.
3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
Fulham.
Kaiser.
Go ahead.
And Daniel.
So everyone says it's a lovely day out, but I only went there when it was a monsoon, so I only have negative experience of this place. But it is Fulham.
Fulham is correct. The next question is, who has scored the most headed goals in Premier League history?
What question number is this?
Question number 19.
Right.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Kaiser.
Peter Crouch.
Daniel.
It could be Crouch, but I went Shearer.
Scott.
I'm pretty sure Peter Crouch got it.
It is Peter Crouch.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next question is, what team came in second during Leicester City's heroic title-winning season? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
Arsenal.
Scott.
I'm pretty sure Arsenal passed Tottenham in like the final game. Arsenal.
Kaiser.
The superior Arsenal.
Superior Arsenal is correct, but we'll accept just Arsenal. The next question is, what French international player was the only player to have featured for Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham?
Oh shit.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott,
I said Nicholas Anelka.
Oh,
Kaiser,
that's right. I said Claude McAlady.
Daniel.
I said William Gallas.
William Gallas is correct.
Nice. I don't think Anelka ever played for Tottenham.
No, he didn't.
The next question is, where did Arsenal play their home fixtures before the Emirates Stadium was built in 2006? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser,
Highbury.
Daniel,
Highbury. Last team to
Scott.
win the way there was West Ham.
Highbury.
Highbury is correct.
You know, they made a film called The Highbury Screamer, where if you look at the opposition, when an opposition team scored a goal, there was always a woman that screamed and was basically trying to track her down.
Wow.
I think I have heard of that movie. The next question is, who did Roy Hodgson replace as head coach of Crystal Palace in the 17-18 season? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Daniel,
I think it's Frank Law.
Scott,
Who did he say? Oh, I think that's it. Yeah, I said Sam Allardyce.
Kaiser.
I said David Moyes.
Frank de Boer is correct.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, he was terrible
That's
there.
right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 0-7. And they
next-
scored, and then Roy Hodgson came over.
The next question is, at what club did Wayne Rooney make his competitive debut?
Finally.
So hang on, we've got a Highbury question. We get this.
Listen,
All
our
these
teams
Tottenham
have
questions I'm having to answer.
our teams have been around the entirety of the Premier League.
Yeah.
So.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Scott,
It's a grand old team to play for, Everton.
Kaiser,
Is the always loser of the Merseyside Derby, Everton.
and Daniel.
Everton.
We didn't lose this year.
Yeah, fair.
The next question is, why did Eric Cantona receive a 9-month ban from English football?
So can you say that name one more time, Malcolm? Eric who?
Eric Cantona.
Cantona.
It's Cantona.
It's Cantona.
My job is to read the questions, not pronounce the names correctly.
I think I'm mixing up the scandals, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser.
yeah, something to do with a fan. Like he went to the stands and heckled a fan or something.
Daniel.
He jumped in the crowd and he kicked a fan in the chest.
Scott.
Yeah, he specifically like kung fu kicked him, but I said he kicked him.
Yep. So I'll accept. So I'll
My answer
accept
is not,
kicking.
yeah.
I'll accept
My
kicking a
answer is not.
fan. Because I'm not like kicking is not heading, unfortunately. But yeah. The next question is.
So did you
what
say he didn't
true-
kick him? He definitely did.
Oh, sorry. I thought Kaiser said headed a fan.
I said
He said
head coach, but
heckling,
it's not,
which
it's
is
not
not the same
specific
thing.
enough.
So yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
The next question is: what true journeyman played for Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City?
Wait, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I've no idea what true journeyman term means.
He's played for a lot of teams.
Well, I mean, someone who's played for a lot of teams who's.
Yeah. And 5, 4, 3,
It's not him.
2.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep. What true journeyman played for Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
I have nothing.
Scott.
Is this Nicholas Anelka?
Kaiser.
Yes, it is.
I said Gail Kitchen, yeah, but yes, it's another.
It is Nicholas Anelka.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. In all fairness, Malcolm, that wasn't the order he went in. He went Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and you said it ran the wrong way. But
Yeah.
but Scott fully deserves the point. I'm not trying to take it away from him.
It's fair.
I mean, I didn't say they were all in order, but never mind.
You didn't. But
No, just which one played for all four of those teams.
he also played for Bolton and West Brom, but you know.
Yeah.
Bolton is a famous one, yeah.
Anyway, the next question is: what Premier League team are also referred to as the Magpies? And it's not Tottenham.
No, it is not.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
Newcastle United.
Scott.
Newcastle United.
Kaiser.
Newcastle United.
Newcastle United is correct. The next question is, and this is question number 28. What British multinational bank celebrated a 20-year partnership with the Premier League last year and extended their sponsorship deal to 2025?
I'm assuming is this.
It's the chief sponsor of the Premier League.
It'd be weird if it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the time.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
Barclays.
Kaiser.
Barclays.
And Daniel.
Do they have Barclay branches where you guys are?
No.
Not here. The next question is: who's the only non-European manager to win a Premier League title? And 5, 4, 3.
I'll take a repeat, please.
Yep. Who is the only non-European manager to win a Premier League title? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kaiser,
I said Avram Grant.
Dan,
It was the other ex-West Ham manager, Manuel Pellegrini.
Oh,
Scott.
that's right.
Manuel Pellegrini.
Manuel Pellegrini is correct. The next question is, what Dutch striker scored the most goals for Manchester United as a non-English player until Cristiano Ronaldo overtook him during his second spell at the club? And knowing that Abel wrote the questions, I'm surprised there wasn't more questions about Netherlands players.
They're a great footballing country.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dan,
It's the current PSV manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Scott,
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
and Kaiser.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Ruud van Nistelrooy is correct. But with that, we move into we've got 5 questions left. And the scores at the moment is Daniel is in the lead on 27 points. Scott is second on 20 points. And Kaiser is third on 17 points. So it's still really close, and it's anything is possible. But with that, every time you get a question correct, you gain a point. If you get one wrong, you lose a point. Or if you give a blank board, you also lose a point. The first question of the last 5 questions is, in their first Premier League season in the 21st century, Nottingham Forest set a new record for the most incoming signings for an English club. How many new players did they register the summer transfer window?
Goodness.
Oh boy.
I will give a little bit extra time for this question.
I mean, I'm not going to count them. I
A
don't know
little
any
bit of
of
extra
them.
time. It's a good job we're not asking us to name them.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be the next question. It's not. You don't need to worry about naming it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Daniel.
Now, we could have a bit of a problem here. I don't know where these questions were written, but they just signed Serge Aurier, which I think makes it to 22.
Scott.
Well, he's talking about, I think, it like 20 years ago or something, but I said 18.
Kaiser.
I said 21.
21 is the correct answer. Because
was a blank.
it is the first their first Premier League season in the 21st century, which would have been 2000, 2001, I think.
No, that's not right.
Have they?
Cool,
So
cool.
is this their
99.
first time? Is this their
Yeah, this
first time
season
being
is
in
their
the-
first time in the Premier League this century.
Oh.
But I mean, it seems like Kaiser and Daniel should both get the point because if they
Yeah.
did just sign
Yeah,
somebody.
I mean, by the sounds
I
of
mean,
it, yeah.
the other option is that I do have some extra questions. I can just completely scrap that question and just ask a fresh with the next question.
I'm okay with that. If
Yeah,
you
let's
ask
just
Kaiser.
do that.
Huh.
Because Abel gave me some extra questions for once, so I wouldn't have to scramble for another question. So, all right, your actual first question of the last 5 questions, and I'm definitely going to butcher this name. Who was Guardiola's first choice goalkeeper in his first season at Manchester City, who he signed from Barcelona?
Barcelona? Oh.
You did a good job on the pronunciation there, by the way, Malcolm.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Yep. Who was Guardiola's first choice goalkeeper in his first season at Manchester City, who he signed from Barcelona? And that was your last repeat, Scott.
That's fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
Claudio Bravo.
Scott.
I knew it was. Yeah, no, I didn't get it.
Kaiser.
I said Willie Caballero. He's wrong.
Oh,
Claudio Bravo is correct. The next question is, against what former Premier League coach did Pep Guardiola, another Guardiola question, register his biggest league defeat of 4-0?
You could just say Pep.
Yeah. No, I mean, I already pronounced his name right, apparently. But yeah.
you said what former?
What former Premier League coach?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
It was against Everton. I'm just trying to remember who our manager was. I think it was Ronald Koeman.
Oh, damn it.
Kaiser.
I said Mourinho.
And Daniel.
I've got Ronald Koeman as well.
Ronald Koeman is correct.
I thought it could have been Marco Silva maybe for a second.
The next question is, although sources are divided over the exact fee, what player holds the record for the highest fee ever to be paid for a Premier League player? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Kaiser.
I said Eden Hazard.
Daniel.
I said Jack Grealish.
And Scott.
I said Paul Pogba.
Who was that, sorry?
I said Paul Pogba.
Everyone is incorrect. It is Philippe Coutinho.
Coutinho.
Really? Wow. Oh, okay.
So could you just say the question one more time? What's the highest fee received or the highest spent?
Highest fee ever to be paid for a Premier League player.
Oh yeah, that is Coutinho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coutinho was definitely more than Grealish, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Barcelona paid 140 million for him, and Jack
Yeah.
Grealish was 100 million. Yeah. No, that is right. I just didn't hear it properly. Yeah, no, that is right.
The next question is, how many English managers have won a Premier League title?
When we get into the West Ham questions, how many more do I have to challenge for that, Malcolm?
I don't. For whatever reason, I don't.
You're telling me you forgot how you read that question? I find that hard to believe.
Or what team uses
Or Sam Allardyce. What's
forever
going
blowing
on here?
bubbles, you know.
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Daniel.
None.
Scott.
0.
And Kaiser.
0.
0 is correct.
I was like, maybe Roy Hodgson won 1. I don't know.
And the final question is 1, 2, 3. Yep. The last question is, who was the last player to be named Manchester United captain before Harry Maguire took on the responsibility in January 2020?
Oh,
Oh, I think it's... Captain.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
repeat the
1.
question.
Yep. Who was the last player to be named Manchester United captain before Harry Maguire took on the responsibility in January 2020?
How many repeats have I got?
That was your last one as well.
That was the last one. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Scott.
I don't know. I said Marcus Rashford.
Kaiser.
I said Antonio Valencia.
Not a bad guess.
And Daniel.
I've definitely lost a point. I went Zlatan.
It was Ashley Young.
The other fucking
The other old
other
wing
fucking-
back that they
Yeah.
But
That's it.
with that, at the that was the last question. And pulling out the win today is Daniel on 28 points. Second place is Scott on 19 points, and Kaiser did not get nothing. He got 14 points. So,
Yeah.
but go round. Kaiser, how did you feel about your performance today?
I mean, yeah, I expected to get last, but luckily the questions were like not as deep cut as it could have been, because with the Premier League you can get very deep cut. So this was not that deep cut, so I scored a few points. But yeah, I had fun.
But Scott, how did you feel about your performance today?
I feel fine. Great job to Abel that wrote good questions. It was a lot of fun. There's a couple I should have gotten that I'm mad at myself, but
Yeah.
I'm happy with the performance. I was comfortably mid-table, just like Everton usually are. So
But Daniel, you pulled out the win today. How do you feel about your performance today?
I'm shocked that Ashley Young was ever Manchester United captain. I've got to be honest. Everything I think comes down to the hat. I think that's the main thing we've learned today. Is you need a hat. But yeah, no. I mean, just good, happy. Answered some questions, learned some things. Going to remember Peter Crouch now with his headers. But no,
And
good
Ashley
fun.
Young was the captain.
I can't believe him. Yeah, I can't believe it.
But yeah, but with that, come to the end, I'm going to go around. Daniel, is there anything else you want to throw a challenge for that you might already be down for, or?
Well, if we're going to keep up the football theme, can we have a Ted Lasso one or a World Cup one?
Ted Lasso World Cup. I actually do have a Ted Lasso one, basically written at this stage that was going to happen. But Scott, anything else you want to throw a challenge for?
not really a new challenge, but if anyone, I've been begging for about 2 years now. If anyone wants to join my Taylor Swift match, it's been sitting out there forever. I don't think anyone has ever joined it. So look, we got the new album coming out in October. It'd be a perfect time to do it. I'm just saying.
I'm just double checking. I think someone has actually put their name down for that.
There we go.
Oh no, no one has.
Damn it, Malcolm.
I mean,
Look, I've got a long
Ashley
list.
Young, but he was picking Man United.
I've got a long list of matches I had, so I don't remember what's got more
fair
than
enough.
people by them at this stage. But guys, anything else you want to throw out a challenge for that?
yeah, we don't need more Taylor Swift in our lives, so not that. But I mean, kind of similar to this, but Champions League. I don't know.
Yep.
I would argue there's not enough Taylor
Obviously,
Swift
me
in
and
our
Scott,
lives.
we're not allowed in it because West Ham and Everton don't get into Champions League. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenal only makes it to the qualifier, so it doesn't really count either.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw in a Conference League one. So that's where the cool kids go.
But with that, that is the end of this Premier League match. But coming up this weekend, we've got 2 more matches coming up. We've got an Alvin and the Chipmunks match happening on Friday, and that's going to be Will Curran taking on Chris Diaz, taking on Yavi Madden. And then on Saturday, we've got a Brooklyn Nine-Nine match with Jay Burns taking on Sean Sandberg. So both matches are going to be a lot of fun. And now we're going to end with a clip that I was considering playing it after every time all the answers, but it would have got so annoying so fast. But I'm just going to play it right now.
Now Firmino, decent after all. That is absolutely wonderful.